Visitors to Manchester's Town Green will notice something new this week towards the back end of the park, not far from the newly constructed bandstand. Two wooden tables, situated along the path that winds around the park, designed for playing chess or checkers, have been added. They are there because of the work and vision of Joshua Coppola, who built the two tables as a part of a project to meet his requirement for achieving the rank of Eagle Scout in the local Boy Scout troop. They are sturdily built structures. 850 pounds of concrete anchor the tables into the ground. Two people can play chess or checkers, or they can be used as regular tables for sitting and checking out the views from a quiet corner in the park. Josh says he got the idea from John O'Keefe, the town manager.
So when I went to start my Eagle project, I went to Mr. John O'Keefe to talk to him about what projects he had in mind, and this was one of the projects he suggested. And since I was interested in woodworking, I liked the idea and went with it.
On a recent Wednesday, Josh, along with a few helpers, unloaded the components and began assembling the tables. The wooden parts were donated by R.K. Miles, and the tables went up quickly. The hardest part of the project was laying it out, he said. Josh has been in scouting since he was 10 and explained how the project was one of the requirements for reaching the top rank in scouting.
Yes, one of the requirements of Eagle Scout is you have to complete a service project that gives back to the community in some way. And oftentimes it's building, but not always. This is the project I chose. For getting Eagle, there's several components, one of which is earning merit badges, which are just various activity badges that you have to fill out and finish. One of the other components is the project. And then third component is leadership, and you have to serve in some sort of leadership capacity for 6 months. Once you have completed the rest of the requirements, you go for what's called a Scoutmaster Conference. And then the final step is a board review, where you receive your final review and it's decided whether or not you make Eagle or not.
The new project comes at a time when the town green has won recognition from the state as one of the state's best public places. Town manager John O'Keefe explains the award and the process.
The reception was at the State House, and it was sponsored by the Vermont Landscape Architect Association. Lee Crone actually put in our application, a former town planner who was involved in the town green, and we were selected as one of the projects, recognizing years and years and years of both the campaign to buy the land, the initial improvements, and now the most recent improvements that we've done there. So it recognizes that the town green has been a work in progress since the 1990s, and it is now pretty much a full-featured town green.
For the GNet TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.